Oh,
Can you hear us?
Hello, can you all hear me?
Yes. Yeah. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Cool, cool. All right.
coming in loud and clear.
Congratulations on your promotion.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's been a long time coming.
Yeah. Good. Yeah, they're kind of slow coming. I know that.
Yeah.
My name is Dave Johnson. I'm with the ESGR, and ESGR has been around a long time. It's part of the Department of Defense. The cheapest employees that they ever have because we don't get paid. It's all volunteer positions. We get to go around and make presentations of these awards. And Josh, I want to thank you for putting the award in. You evidently were pretty adamant on this with your men in your unit, because this is the third one that I've done, and I know some others have done more of them. So thank you. We appreciate that. Again, ESGR, like I say, it's been around a long time. We have about 60 volunteer members here in the Fargo area. I'm actually Delton's vice chair, and I'm also the area chair for Fargo. We do all of Cass County, part of all of Waupun, and wherever Jeanette sends us, I guess. So that's what we do. So we got a good committee. In fact, we're going to get our committee together next week for the first time, I'll ask, and have a meeting and get them more involved so they can come out and do some of these. And it's been a little tough to get them to come out and do a Zoom on the line, which they haven't done before. So we appreciate your service, Josh, and we thank you. A year, that's a long time. DC is probably better than some other places I've heard of, but you're not in DC now, are you? You're still in Texas?
Oh, right now we're in Texas yet. I'll go to DC, and I think I'm down to 7 days now.
Okay.
7 days. Yeah. Well, you be safe, be strong, and come back. I know they're waiting for you here. So, and
Yep.
the good thing I read in here, the job will be waiting for you. So that's the good thing.
Yeah. It certainly makes it easier to do my job here, knowing that Michael, you're so willing to hold my job for me. So I really do appreciate that.
You bet. Thank you for your service. And Michael, Valor, thank you for the service that you do. You know, we couldn't do this job without the companies. Employers in North Dakota are very, very supportive. I've seldom been an issue that comes up, and that's the benefit. Saying thank you to all of you for supporting our Guard and Reserve, and you know, such a large number of the Reserve and Guard are made up of the Army, make up the Army and services. Somebody asked me the other day, do you think we could win a war if we got attacked? Because we don't have enough active duty people. Well, as soon as something happens, the president can call them all up. And with Josh's position too, not only the president, but the governor can call you anytime, which in the last year has been really tough on the Guard. They've had many people in and out for a week, back to work, and then 2 weeks later get called back out for COVID stuff. So again, back to the companies, very supportive. So. But I won't keep everybody, but the first thing we're going to do is, Josh, thank you for putting in the Patriot Award for Michael. And what that does is it just shows appreciation what they do for saying thank you to all of you for the work that you do and promoting him and supporting him. And if you, I don't know if Josh, are you married, or if the family, if you can support the family too while he's gone, that's a big issue too that we look for. And you know, holding his job for him without a question, excellent. We appreciate that. The award just says thank you for the support that you give Josh, Michael, and the whole staff, I'm sure. So we just can't say enough to say thank you. And the word is our appreciation and Josh's appreciation. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
The other one is the statement of support. Oh, go back. Should we go back? Go back to the writing up, right up. Josh wrote this up. When I told my supervisor, also the president, thank you, of my upcoming deployment, first thing he says, don't worry about your job. You will have it when you come back. Huh. What a relief. What a relief. No issues. As an employee of a smaller company and only one of 2 project managers, hearing these words is very reassuring and enables service members to not worry about their job while on mission. We've heard that 3 times now in the last week when I've been to Peterson Farm Seed and where they're not big operations, but to take a person out of the routine that's tough on people. Also, as commander of the unit, which he's had to take home calls, meetings, appointments. And I know the Guard, I retired from the Navy Reserve. We drilled 1 week in a month. And sometimes when I was in charge of certain units, I'd go more often, but the Guard gets called up so many times. And, it's a different employer. This could have become a rough relationship with my boss. Has always been supportive. As he understood my role with the North Dakota Army National Guard and the requirements of me in the months leading up to the deployment. So thank you, Josh, for a nice write-up, and thank you, Michael, for support. The other one we have is the statement of support. That's what we have here, and you've already signed it. Great. There, it's sometimes when I've gone into places that present a statement of support, and we do it to companies that just contact the ESGR. First thing you want to know is what's it cost. We could say it doesn't cost you anything, but in your case, it does cost you 1 year of what Josh begun. But it says that you fully recognize, honor, and comply with the ESGR law. To provide managers and supervisors with the tools they need effectively to manage them who serve in the Guard and Reserve. Appreciate the values, leadership, and unique skills service members bring to the workforce, and will encourage opportunities to hire guardsmen, reservists, and veterans, and continue to recognize the support of our country's service members and their families in peace, crisis, and war. So just want to say thank you, and if you would have that posted in the lobby where I came from when they got here. A lot of construction going on, but we would appreciate that. And if you opportunity to hire more Guard and Reserve people, we're highly encourage that. And I'm sure Josh will get that word out too. If you're looking for a job and good company right here, so where you want to go. Josh, you have a few words want to say?
Just like I said before, it really makes me be able to do my job here, knowing that my job back home is secured, and I don't have to think about it while I'm gone, really. So just really appreciate that, and especially the months leading up. I know I always had to take phone calls every now and then, especially like the last 2 weeks there. It was a lot of phone calls and a lot of meetings I had to take during lunch, but also during the rest of the day too. So I just appreciate all of the support. So thank you.
Thank you. And Michael, a few words?
Yeah, I just want to thank you for your service, Josh, and what you do for the country and the freedoms that you guys give to us ordinary citizens, and it doesn't go unnoticed the sacrifices that you make. So I just want you to know that we're supporting you and that we appreciate what you do, and we're anxious for you to come back.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm sure that's a big thing. Come home. A few words. You should say your name and your position. And
No. Josh, I'm Dan.
Oh, hi, Dan.
Forgot. Yeah, I appreciate everything you do for us.
Yep.
Can't wait for you to get back. You got a lot of work for you.
I'm sure you do, Dan.
Enjoy your time too. I know it's a lot of work, a lot of stress, but
Stress.
enjoy life.
I will try to.
Computer man.
Yeah, don't worry, Josh, everything's under control back here. PRX hasn't blown up yet, so.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah, appreciate what you do and, yeah, come back safe.
Yep.
And this guy I know, Francis.
Josh, Captain, my captain, you can be coming back pretty quick because I need help with that Procore.
We need help with everything on a computer.
There it is, computer.
What to do? Zoom work out there and get on the computer and help me
Yeah,
out.
there you go.
Your invoices are piling up. By the way.
I'm sure they are. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Francis and everybody. And the one guy that finishes up everything is my senior, our leader, Elton Steele.
Oh, you're on mute.
Mute. Thank you.
Oh, there we go. So I don't know. Jeanette muted me out. Anyway, but hey, it's great to be here this morning. Great to see all of you. And Josh, looks like you're at the barracks there, or at the in your bedroom or your unit
Yep.
room. You're sharing with a few other people there, it looks like. But anyway, Josh, I'm going to echo a lot of what's already been said and apologize for that. But I just think it's very important to just, from my position as state chair for ESGR in North Dakota, to say thank you. It all starts with you, Josh. We can't do a lot of what we do in ESGR without the service members making these nominations. It's 95% of probably what we do is recognizing employers for their support, but we can't do it. We just can't make these awards up. They have to start with the service member. And then we can take them from there and we can develop them maybe into some other higher awards and do follow-up with service members if we think a company's doing things that we can get higher level awards, and we do have those available, and Dave can explain those later on with the company. But anyway, Josh, thank you so much, number one, for your service, for what you're doing. 14-month deployment is going to be a long one. We all know that. And I know they had a really nice send-off for all of you in Grand Forks the other night. And I was reading about that in the tagline that General Dorman's team puts out every week. But while you had everybody there, it looks like the governor, Senator Hoeven, General Dorman, Sergeant Major Binstock, the whole crew there. So anyway, that was a nice send-off, and you guys deserve it and you earn it. And I look forward to seeing and hopefully maybe even attending your return when you come back. That National Capital Region duty is so important. And I know the 188th has been there a number of times. I remember I had an employee way back when I was still with before I retired from the bank. This is years ago, but kind of one of the first deployments out there. And yeah, she was gone a year. And I think she liked it so well, I don't think she came back. I don't know. I think she met somebody else. Anyway, and to your employers, all you guys, Michael, congratulations on receiving this award. I mean, these don't happen. They're intentional. I mean, it just doesn't happen by accident. It means that you and all of you at Valor Contracting are doing something very special in making life easier for your service member, your National Guard service member, Josh. And we know it is a big deal for any company, whether it's large or small. Everybody operates pretty lean nowadays, the employment situation being what it is. Whenever you have somebody absent, whether it's for 2 weeks out of the year for the weekend duty, but our Guard members, as Dave mentioned, are being called up more and more and more than they ever have. It's just not 2 days a month, the weekend drill, and the 2 weeks a year. It's a lot of training, a lot of things, a lot of disasters, whether it's the floods, which I know I've experienced, and I know you guys have as well, whether it's the COVID mission that's going on, our National Guard service members throughout the nation, but even especially in North Dakota, because we have a reputation, our service members, of being just outstanding. They're always in demand. And but you can't do it without the employers, because it is a big deal when somebody's gone for a long time, to be able to make that sacrifice, make it all work. And it's not easy, but I tell you what, it's so important. And the thing I like to always say, and I didn't make this up, but I heard it from one of our National Guard commanders, that even though, guys like me and all of you are not serving, Josh is serving our nation directly, but yet your company is supporting our nation, and you are an important part of our national security by what you're doing to support Josh and any other service members that you have. So with that, I just want to say thank you to all of you, Josh, and all of you at Valor, and Michael for being recognized by Josh. Just outstanding. I hope I get to meet you guys sometime in person, maybe when I'm bopping around Fargo. And one of my trips back, I do get back pretty often, or as often as I can, or other parts of the state, but hope to meet you in person sometime soon. But thanks again for what you're doing. It's just always fun to be a part of these types of presentations. So with that, Dave, I'm going to throw it back to you. And then if you want to throw it back to Jeanette for any follow-up. But thanks, Dave. Great job. Thanks for being there today.
Hey, thank you, Dalton. Come to Fargo, Perkins, scrambled eggs, bacon.
Crispy hash browns.
And our one that keeps us in line is Jeanette Fetch. Jeanette, you got a few good words for us?
Well, I'm just going to remind you to get a group picture with the award. And then if we could show that at the Red Hawks game for the support of the employers in the community, that would be great. And Josh, thanks for hopping on, and congratulations to Valor Contracting. It's great.
Okay, thank you. And we'll get together later. So
Yep.
I want to say thank you again for hosting us here at your office. Josh, be careful, be strong, and thank you. Come home safe and sound.